guys, we're back with another
like we never left.
Back like umqolo.
Yes.
And today we're back with IzinganeZes'Thembu, episode 7 and 8. A lot has happened surrounding Mpumelelo mostly.
Yes.
But we're excited to talk about it, so let's do it, Mama.
Yes, but let's not forget to what?
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And turn on your post notifications. And now it's time to actually spill the tea.
reality.
So we kind of start off the episode. Wait, before we actually even get into how we started episode 7.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the conversation that we just had. The fact that IzinganeZes'Thembu, why do we only have two scenes? Every episode is just 2 scenes. They give us more, guys.
Like, guys.
But anyway,
if you don't want us, just say so.
and I think we've been saying it, but at least give us maybe 45 minutes, 40
Yes.
minutes. Like, come on.
A lot of people are watching. I'm gonna tell me the numbers are not allowing you guys to
Please
get an hour and
Like, you know
slot.
what's confusing me is like now I'm trying to remember if Utando NeSthembu if it's the same thing.
It is, but remember now we were getting 2 episodes in a week.
Okay.
So it felt like
more.
Yes, it felt
Okay.
like more because we're
Got
getting
you.
2 episodes.
I
Yeah,
got
but-
you.
So I don't think now maybe also was spoiled.
Valid.
Yeah, Yvonne.
Valid.
So
Valid.
yeah, but we realized that production that you guys have 2 scenes
Please, let's do
almost
more.
every episode. Well, these last couple of
Yeah.
episodes. So yeah, that's no.
But again, maybe it's like they don't really have content because it's like really a
Yeah.
lot.
But
of
also
it.
when they give us content, they give us extensive. Like we were talking about the lobola, how they took us through the
yes,
whole
yes. We
thing.
don't really need to
So,
do that.
you know, maybe, you know, they're prioritizing
yeah,
quality over quantity.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, I know.
No, but I think to get into it, we start at the top of the episode
Yeah.
7, and we started off with Mbilo and Uma Khumalo,
Yes.
and then later on her mom joins them.
The 2 tabiles.
You know, yeah, almost. And so
When they dive always.
So they start the conversation, and Uma Kampilo, I think what stood out to me is that she said she wants 4 cows.
She said,
And I sat in that and I was just like, again, it is reiterated why Umpilo chose
the
go
way
and
she
do
went,
things
yeah.
behind their backs.
Yeah.
Because my question is that 4 cows for what? You have a relationship with this family.
Yeah.
Like there's Umpilo has been raised by this family where now Umpilo comes and visits and stuff like that. And I mean, we don't know the dynamics of that and why that was the choice. But it's like, why choose 4 cows?
No. I just think, again, old people fighting battles with the child. Like, there's no need for 4 cows. Let's be so honest. And I think it was the other now, Tobile, who brought out the stepmom who brought up the thing of not being able to communicate with her family once it's paid or whatever. Then of course they like called him and were like, hey, what's the vibes? He changed his tune.
I was so confused.
Complete. Like, it was as if like Uma Khumalo is crazy.
Yeah, and I'm
Like just everything just turned. They even joked.
I'm like, are you scared of her?
They
Are
were
you scared of the other
They were
Tobile?
even kicking. They joked. They joked. He was like, or something like that. They made sex jokes even.
And you could tell that lady's so over that man. Like, even when he made that joke, you could tell, like, she's just like, get off my phone. She's like, get off my phone.
This she her. I said, oh, wow, to be over a man like that. Teach a lesson, mama. Like, teach a class, teach a workshop. She's so done. Like, she has no desire for that man. Love that
Please
for her.
teach a lesson, because wow.
She is so done.
And you know what? He actually thought he ate with that. He thought they were all gonna cackle about it and was gonna
No.
she said, what?
She's like, what?
What? Get off my phone.
What?
I love
Once
her.
again, I always feel so bad when Mpilo's always subjected to these sex jokes. I don't know why Mpilo is always caught in the fire.
And also, it's so awkward because why are you making a sex joke with your ex when your wife is there? Like,
Dynamics, Sana.
Come on.
He said, let me charm my way. Let me test the waters.
Listen, see if I can still
joke
my finger,
if I sit down,
dip my
not
toe
that
in
but
there.
let me just. Because men like doing that. Like, men are so weird. Like, they can know now, we're separated this person. They'll still want to just see. What do you want to
test the waters.
What do you want to test?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. But after that he changed his tune, so I was like, okay, I don't know. Like, it's weird. I feel like all of them, they're very like confident in when they're in their own spaces. We want this, because then he said, go easy on me, and she said, no, you're like, but they were just speaking about forecast. I heard it. I'm like, okay, I feel like you guys stand in business in your own corners. Now when it's time for you guys to face each other and stand on business, no one wants to stand on business. And maybe that's another reason why this thing has not been done. Is that these are two families that are feeling strongly about whatever they're feeling strongly about. When they come together, they don't know, like, they don't. It's like, I'm trying to push my agenda, but I'm not trying to tell you straight what my agenda is. So I don't know, man. That was weird to me, because I was like, you were just so strict about how much you want for the child. You were just strict about how she must have nothing to do with that family. Like, now when it's time to tell each other, you can't do it.
It's like they're having two separate conversations, and they're both scared of, like, if they actually open up about the reality or the truth of how they feel, they're scared what the reaction is going to be.
I don't know, man.
And it's like, then we're not moving forward. Like, it's like we're taking 2 steps forward, 5 steps back.
Literally, that's what it is. Because that's what Pilo's, if you think about it, that's what Pilo's situation has always been.
Literally.
2 steps forward, next season, we are 10 steps back. And you're like, speaking, this to me explained everything. Like, shout out to Mpilo once again for making that decision, Mama. It was never going to be
fixed. At the end, she even was like, yazini bazobona ngepasi nje mangiphethe eyoba ithine yabo bazayixoxa bobabini ababini guys ayingekho.
No, not even by the third party that comes from the 2 party.
So please,
whatsoever.
No, but hopefully it all works out in the end.
I hope it does. I hope this season we're able to see like or something and see it close. Please, because we are seeing weddings, lobolas, everything. And the one thing that we've been waiting to be closed, please.
Thank you.
Talk about wedding bells. We do have to speak about our brides of the season, Tirelo and Amahle. We of course get a nice sweet treat. As per usual, I love it. So we're always gonna get a sweet treat. Love it down.
Love him down.
So we get a little date night of Tirelo
at a hotel,
and they're coupling. Are they getting along?
No.
But you know what? They're coupling. They're together. They're talking, and they're in disagreement because my girl is still standing on the fact that he doesn't have money for crutch, but he has money for my lobola and this and that and this. And he kept calling her like the names of the things she was pointing out.
You know what?
Miss Priority. Okay, Mrs. Travel. What did she say? She said
Ibanoi. Okay, Miss Banoi.
Okay, Miss Banoi. Because she was like, maybe you'll see me. And I'm like,
you know what, guys?
Literally anything she was saying. Okay. And she spoke about chicken. Okay, Miss Chicken.
Guys, there isn't disrespect is not even the word to describe that boy. Like Umpumelelo is beyond disrespectful.
He's
like
full of it.
He's rude, man. He's rude.
It.
Like I don't understand him at all. I don't understand his thinking process. Guys, I sat there and Utirelo. Firstly, Utirelo, I don't know if it's just me, but
the way she's sitting
gives Mayeni core.
Did you see the way? If you compare the way she was sitting and the way Mayeni was sitting in that pink dress of hers, that episode when they were fighting.
Twin!
Just me and my twin. Boom, boom, and my twin.
Go best friend!
Literally, guys. That's why Utirola would walk up in Mzumbe and say, Uma Ugupi. I get it.
No, literally, because they are one and the same person. I think for me, when I watched that, I was like, damn, that whole thing that people are like, sometimes a boy child is going to marry someone like their mother.
That is his mother.
This is it. Because Tirelo, Mayeni, same person. But besides that, guys, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it really hurt me watching that episode.
I get you.
Because Utirelo, for once, let me not say for once, but she sat there and she was actually open and honest and raw about her emotions to her man.
She was.
She's talking to her friend. She's talking to us. It's not a diary session.
She was talking about
it's her and her man. And she's like, dude, I'm heartbroken.
Yeah.
You hurt me.
Yeah.
Bumelelo, you did not protect my heart. Does this man not turn around and say that's because when you are busy? Because when you want to roar, Simba. He said, you are a pubesi. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, does Umpumelelo have emotional intelligence?
Oh, zero, mama. That was never there. That would you would never been able to locate.
Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, I understand the type of man that you are, and I'm understanding the agenda that you're trying to push. Granted, whatever, we know that's you. But in this moment, I would have loved to see another side. I would have loved to see the lover boy. I would have loved to see the mpumelelo that Utirelo and Amahle fell for. What zipper as sweet talks ubanika zona ngokya ubashela. Zipper as zinto buzithetha. Azikho ngoku. Like now it's like,
and he's okay with that.
Love. It's almost like there is no love. It feels like a contract. It feels like you are here to build a home and you need to understand that. I think at some point there was even a moment where he was like, I do love you, but it's just that when you are comparing my love to the things that I want to do. And in my head, I'm like, is love not a verb?
Like, what is something wrong with you? It's a doing word. Let's take it back to the basics. Doing words. Remember?
Love is an action.
Remember?
Love is an action. Love is not about this.
So what do you mean? And he barely even says, I love you. So I would have loved to hear him at least, like, you know,
utter those words.
He's such a sweet talker. He's not even a sweet talker, guys. Like, he's just imenemene. Like, that's it. There's no sweet talking. I've never seen him be like, oh, my baby.
No.
Oh, I've never. And so I wonder, I'm like, these women, like,
what do they fall for? What do they see? Like, in Tina, obviously there's something that we're missing.
No.
There's something we're missing.
Because the dots are not connecting. The dots? They're not connecting.
When Tiralo sat there, I could see that she genuinely loves this man.
No, she does. Because she was struggling, like, to even, like, accept that he's not taking what she's saying in. Like, she's not listening. He's not
hearing her.
Yes, he's not hearing, and he doesn't want to.
Oh, no.
He doesn't want to.
No.
Like, I could see her, like, getting knocked down. Like, if it was, like, let's say we're watching her just stumbling. I could see her stumble every single time that man was responding. Because it's like, Bubesi, Miss
Literally.
Miss Bayon.
I don't know, man.
It hurt my feelings. It truly made me feel. I know, guys, we've been like Utirolo because obviously now it's showing her flames because she was, you know, judging over your guys. But for the first time, like you're saying, I genuinely started feeling bad for her because I was like, hey, this girl is knocking on the door and there's nobody home.
Oh, there's no one home.
There is nobody home. There's nobody home. And right now she's trying to figure out, like, what does that mean for her? What does that mean for her child? Yeah. What does that mean for her future? Like, I feel there's a sense of fear now that's starting to come. You know, the anxiety of leaving the known for the unknown. Like, she's sitting there and she's like, I know in my heart of hearts, this is not where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. This is not, I peleli la for me now. Like, this is not my future. But she's also now thinking, okay, then what is it? What is my future? Because this is what I thought for this amount of time. And now here I am. And also now, I guess, she's also getting this Ndlunkulu thing or whatever. But even that, I think the same way we can feel like, it feels like he's obliged to do that.
Yeah.
Because he keeps saying that. Even in the lobola with Amahle, he was like, no, Umakale has to be. Like, it didn't feel like has to be out of love or out of respect for her. No. It didn't feel like, oh no, like, no guys, lapo, but like, you know, when it comes to this and how things happened and da. No, it was like no, I have to.
Duty.
Duty.
It's because of culture and tradition. Like, I have to. I get it.
And who wants to feel like I have to? Like, no one wants to feel like I have to. Like, love literally is wanting. Like, it's waking up and wanting to be that person. Choosing to be that person. Yes. There is, even when you're mad or upset, you still need to want to and choose, not feel obligated to do it. The minute you feel like that, you don't truly love that person. That's just a responsibility that you don't want to take on, that you have to take on. That's why they taught us in EMS there's a difference between needs and wants. Do you understand that thing? Now you're putting it there by needs that you can't love like that. And so I can imagine that she's also feeling like, damn, this man, it's like he just has to. He's doing because he has to.
That actually takes me to the point where I think when Amahle then
walks in,
the conversation, there's a point where she says to her, how would you feel?
Yeah.
Your man of 4 years. I think this is where this whole thing kind of confuses me. Okanye maybe even boggles her mind in terms of being like, okay, I have been with you for 4 years. I've been by your side. I gave you a child. This, and the third. And then Amahle walks into your life for 5 months. And already you're starting to have conversations about wanting to go lobola her. Yeah. Where was that energy?
No, where was that energy?
Where was that energy? No, where was that when energy? You and I started. So it almost kind of feels like, oh damn. So that means like are we born value and everything that I have done in this 4 years
is nothing.
Nothing.
It's not. I'm nothing.
It's been literally nothing.
I'm nothing.
I even gave you a child, for goodness sake.
No, I'm nothing to you.
So it's like I understand her sitting there and
beside you when you had sex tapes.
Okay. So I genuinely understand her sitting there contemplating her life decisions.
Yeah.
And contemplating but damn, I hate my heart.
Yeah.
Like she's sitting there and she's like, I hate my heart.
Because why am I here?
Why am I here? Why do I love this man? Because he gives me nothing. He gives me zero. Because even the conversation about the whole child thing and like the crash and the money and all of that, like I can understand. I like to some extent I hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, maybe he has a point.
But it's young.
Like, didn't come with the solution. You know what to live with the child.
Yes.
So get a nanny.
I want to say, find a compromise.
Get a nanny.
I also personally, I hear
I
feel like the child is too young because everyone wants to parent their kids differently, right? And so that truly I understand. But I feel like what you're saying, there has to be a compromise. He has to then also understand that Utirola cannot be a babysitter. Not a babysitter. She'll never be a babysitter because there's a mom. But like Utirola cannot be with a kid 24/7. That cannot be her job. That cannot be her livelihood. She wants to also have a life outside of a child. Do you understand what I mean? And so as my partner, you are supposed to consider the same way I could be like, okay, babe, I understand how you feel about Kretch and his age. It's the same way you should be able to be like, okay, babe, I understand that you don't want to sit at home 24/7 and be with the child. What is our in between then? Like, you know what I mean? What is the compromise? And we all compromise differently. I feel like because Vuyokazi maybe it was a much more smoother transition because the child went to go live with his mom. Yeah. Maybe she was okay with that because I don't think Utirelo is someone who could be okay with leaving her child with Umayeni. That's again because we parent differently. So I think likes easy things like doesn't want that's gonna require sitting down, conversating, humbling myself. No. I'm trying to find a middle ground. He doesn't want that. No. He's the type of person who wants to enter. This is what is gonna happen and finish. You understand? That's done.
Because even in him saying in the Utirelo must bring the child to go live with him in Zumbe, why is he lying? The child's not gonna live with him. He's living with his mom.
Yeah.
And I think also Tirelo also has that mindset of being like, no, I don't want to give Umayeni another baggage. Umayeni already has her to take care of. On top of
that,
I'm throwing my own
child.
And outside of that, Tirelo wants to be there for her child. She wants to be a present mom. She wants to, be there for all those different phases and stages that the child
he could not care less.
Oh no.
Because he's fine. He's fine with seeing his kids once every now and then and whatever. Like, he's okay with that. But if Tirelo is the type of mom who doesn't want to do that, he needs to understand that. But again, he won't even want to understand that. He doesn't want to be in a setting where he's forced to understand someone else's feelings when all that is running in his head is him and what he wants. You understand? And I feel bad now as well for Uwamahle. I mean, Uwamahle sitting there and she's listening. Shout out to her. I don't think there's anything that she could have possibly said or done that would have been right. With Uwamahle, because I just feel like Izutwan, what do I say? So her silence for me was like, okay, the funny part was obviously when he asked Tirelo to Paga and then she says, what the hell and then he asks Amahle and we know about Amahle's good guy, you know? We know my girl gets down. Not to get out of Zunza, no, she gets down.
On her knees serves that man.
Serve him. We know that. And now we all humbly waiting like, okay.
Go do it.
About to say demonstration. Demo. This is going to be an example for Tirelo. And even as I can now, we're like, you definitely thought it's going to be one of those things where he looks at Tirelo and he's like,
you see?
This is why you're not married. This is why I didn't have the energy I had with you 5 months in. And Mama, bless her little heart, was like, firstly, that looked like it took a lot.
Oh my gosh. She looked like she wanted to cry saying that.
She was scared, but I understood her
to her dad.
Yo, she was so scared. She was so scared. And I understood her, like, in that time, she's like, okay, I wanna obviously, I'm doing what I do for my man all the time, but at the same time, the setting.
Of course.
Someone is, feelings are hurt. Someone is, and I will say I do feel she read the room. And shout out to her for reading the room, Sana, because even if she wanted to good guy for her man because that's what she does, aside from us judging her, but like even if that's what their flow is, she realized that in the setting, me going down on my knees and serving this man is going to look like me trying to say to her, you are less than, or
it's gonna give pick me.
Yeah, it's gonna give pick me. So shout out to her for sticking. I mean, it looked difficult, girl, but shout out to you, because that showed me that truly you are a person with a good heart. Like, you seem like you're cool. Like, you seem like you're understanding, and you are sad about the situation. But you're not letting that stop you from. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on. You know what, girl?
But you know what, Balisa, I think also when I was sitting there watching, for a second I sat with myself and I said, I genuinely don't think Umpumelelo is able to have real and difficult conversations. I mean, I've seen it over and over again, but in that moment specifically, I sat there and I was like, wait, this man wants Thembu.
I know,
but he struggles to have a difficult conversation that has a resolution at the end, because you brought Uamahle here. Utiralo is now talking. We're all having a conversation. She's voicing, and they're like, no, Amahle, this is what's been going on. This is what you don't know. This is what I found out. Next thing, he's like, go pagela me. I'm like, she's still talking. What do you mean, go pagela me? We're still having a conversation. So, and as a matter of fact, before we even got there, while Utirana was still talking, this man gets up, and then Tirana was like, where are you going?
Where are you going?
He's like, no, I'm going to get some fresh air. What do you mean going to get some fresh
Obviously,
air?
he was going to go fetch.
Yes, we know that. But we're still talking. We're still talking.
He said, fuck the conversation, new conversation.
And then he has the nerve to act like he didn't feel like the kitchen is hot. That's why he needed to leave. He's like, no, he could tell, like, that sit down coming from Tirelo is trying to show her power. She's trying to... It has nothing to do with that. We are adults that are having a conversation. That's what's happening.
No.
That is literally what's happening.
That's not a man that's ready to be a wife.
A husband, not at all.
Guys. Like, he's not even a man who's, honestly speaking, it's too late to say this, but ready to be a father even. Like, it's late because 3 kids in. But that is not someone who's ready for all those things. And it's like, I feel like that means he sees his dad, like, in certain situations, compromise on him and thinks, what a week.
Yeah, that's what he says all the time. He says it all the time. He wishes.
He wishes. No, he says that, but like, now I'm deep. I'm like, no. Now that I see the way you exist in your relationship.
Oh, yes.
Like, you really do look at your dad and think,
oh wow.
Oh,
what a week.
If I was you, this wouldn't be happening. I was like, damn, because we're watching you and we're like, honestly, I don't know. I feel like, you know what I feel like is going to be the situation with Mpumela is going to keep having the same thing. Abafazi in and out, in and out, in and out. Maybe Wamatle will stand consistent because my girl seems like she is like the type of wife he would be into. Absolutely. Because I've also always thought to myself, why does he approach women like Abu Vuyo and Tirelo who are not these submissive women
real?
So you want to turn me into something I'm not. I've always thought that's interesting, but for the first time in his life he charmed someone who actually meets those standards. So maybe she'll stand in it, and maybe if he keeps charming the right people, I don't know, maybe then it will work out. But if he keeps going for Abu Tirelo and Abu Vuyo guys, he's gonna keep getting the same thing. It's gonna be a cycle. It's just gonna keep seeing every new season is gonna be a question mark.
Literally
question mark. Literally. Remember before they revealed that matter, they put the question every season. Izingane, question mark. Question is gonna be a new girl.
Literally.
No.
I love the lights, Tirelo shame, I can't lie.
Hey.
Oh, and then she sang.
Why did they let her sing for that long?
Oh yeah.
Oh. They let her sing the whole song.
So long.
And then someone posted a picture of her and played the song. And it wasn't like the song we expected. Someone was like, damn, at some point I thought it was a gospel song. The way she was singing it, I thought it was a gospel song. We heard it is oh
my gosh, Tirelo. I got go.
I even thought it was Sunday.
Like she's going through
Tirelo is not going. She is pambari. She is flying. She is flying SA.
She sang that song. Also, the editor, you ate that. Like, you ate that.
Also, the editor letting her, like, soft launch the song. Because there's times she sang it, like, and it was short. Like, she just sang that part of This is like the third time. This time around, he let her sing the whole time. And then left it in.
As I was watching, I'm like, wait, she's still going? Like, she's still going?
We only have 2 scenes in an episode. She sang that song to the fullest. And she was high notes and everything.
Wow.
She was taking it up, down.
Oh, yes, all the notes. Every single thing.
Experience and acoustic. Oh, guys, I'm gay. We are family moyenne. We are family moyenne, and that's why I'm like, she mustn't subject herself to this for the rest of her life. She's young, like she's 20 something. Like, please, girl, no, you can't be singing Colin Tuzoyam your whole life.
Not go. You're still in your 20s, mama.
Go be a city girl.
Come on.
What your city girls are up? Go be up, mama. Go be up.
It's
done. Miss Bayon. And then caption it. What you miss priorities?
Oh, yes.
Like, when you drop off your kid at crèche now, you know they have those signs that say first day.
Oh, yes.
Make him post like that. Post on Instagram, say miss priority. Doesn't. I'm just saying, I'm giving you ideas here. I'm just throwing things out for you to do. And then when you get a new man, like, who posts there holding his hand and say, like,
yes.
You understand? That thing, girl. No, hit us up. DMs are open always if you want more of these ideas. I promise you. All you need to do is leave.
Oh my gosh. We've got you.
We've got you.
Did we get into episode 8?
Let's talk about how they use the actual audio.
Oh my gosh.
They use the actual TikTok audio.
I was like,
oh, this TV.
Okay,
it's TV magic. Am I on TikTok right now? Who's watching TikTok? Who's doom scrolling? You ever decided to play that song? It's so powerful. They played the exact one.
Ate that. No, you ate that. Because it made sense, though. It made sense. But we start off the scene and it's the lobola thing. Yeah. And I was like,
okay, first the TMI. Okay.
We don't really need to
TMI.
That, hey?
Too much information.
We really don't need to know how much you paid for a lobola.
Like,
I appreciated at some point, I don't know, someone in Amatle's family.
Yeah, was like the cameras
out and stuff while we do the negotiations, which I really appreciated because I was like, I get it. But also, I was like, at the end of it, I was like, what was the point of getting the cameras out? Because at the end of it, you told us.
Yeah.
6 cows.
But that wasn't them, shame. It was Abu Pumele.
No, they did.
No, they ended up.
The uncle first gave a report.
And
then
this
is the decision. And I was like,
because I saw the conversation in the car. So because okay. So, I mean,
no, guys.
I don't want to know.
No, same.
The conversation just pisses me off. That's my thing. Like, this whole conversation of like how much people should be paying for it, like, it pisses me off. Like, it annoys me. So I don't want to know how much you're paying because you judge. I mean, I fear I don't have self-control to not judge how much someone is being paid for. Maybe that's my problem. I feel like all women deserve the world. And that is my issue. Absolutely. Is that when I think of lobola, I mean 90 million. You understand? That's my issue. Once again, it's a me problem. Please don't come for me. It's a me problem. Like, every time I just think of lobola, I just think there's no woman who's worth less than 1 million. So, gosh. That is my issue. But, TMI, I did not want to see
also
that.
them already having issues with just the negotiation fee. Yeah. That's when my eyebrows were raised because I was like, okay, so you're already having issues now. So, tuning a lobola.
But you see why I'm saying I didn't like hearing that. I didn't like hearing them say 7,000 and then these men said they only had 200 rand. What the hell is that?
What do you mean
and then 200? They go to 5,000 and then
3,000.
Essentially they then land on 3,000.
No, but then but they didn't land on it. Because they said 3,000 and then the grandfather was like, like, take us seriously.
Oh, okay. So they ended up probably
the 5,000 or leave. Or take the 5,000 or get out.
Also, I didn't like that. I'm like,
wait. I died because they were late, right?
Yes.
Because they were late, I could tell like those men were pissed. Like, they were not having it. They felt disrespected.
Yeah,
so they were out there. They're like, skulegi, like, hiya, talking. Did the family, am I just having that scene like one of the young boys? They said, go tell them they can come in. I was like,
Vulela mandwendwe. I said, ooh, the Dindies are late.
I said, no, they're annoyed.
They
are annoyed.
Oh, they weren't having it. I mean, I don't remember who it was. The one the creator was like, I mean,
yes, that was the grandfather. The grandfather was not having it.
He said the exact time they arrived. I said, damn, that is afternoon time. I don't blame him. Like,
imagine you've been waiting since the morning. That's so disrespectful. But anyways, they continue with the lobola negotiations, and then they keep coming, like the men.
You know how it goes
to Mpumelelo to come and report, and then we get to the mother's cow or whatever.
What an awkward moment!
They're like, okay, so they want the mother's cow, and then Mpumelo's like, no, but I'm not the one that deflowered her, so I'm not paying that. Then they're like, no, but then that's a conversation between you two. We can't go in there and now report. And they're like, we don't know that. I even said that when that was happening.
I love those
We don't know. We don't know what's happening.
We weren't there.
And then he said, no, don't worry about it. I'll sort it out. Let me actually call her.
She must.
And I said, wait. Like, he's actually going to make her, like...
Yes.
Tell her family.
That's Mpumelelo. Yes. He's not paying mother's car. What mother's car?
I said, wait.
What mother's car?
Then he said, no, I called her. She said he said, I called her. She's going to talk to sister, and the sister's going to tell the mom to go tell the
hot
gentleman.
Potato, pass it on.
I said, how's that conversation going to go?
Very nicely. Because Mpumelo's not paying for the mother's car. He's not doing that.
Balisa!
He's not doing that. My thing is, you see, I feel I would have never got to the stage with someone like Mpumelelo. But, like, my issue is that alone would have set me off.
No, same.
Because I'm like, what do you mean? I must go and tell these people.
My uncles, my dad, like, my grandfather.
You know? And I know people who are like really into tradition will be like, well, it is what it is. Yeah. And I get it. I really do get it. But guys, the level of embarrassment that comes with that.
Dude, yet again, Mpumelelo is not protecting his woman.
Because honestly, if I was him, and I must be like, baby, you know it wasn't me, but you know what?
It's okay.
I wouldn't have even told Abundwende that it wasn't me. I was just gonna be like, okay, but how much is it? It's this much. Now I know, Gucci. Then when we get home later and I'm with baby, I'm like, oh, baby, now we go Sam. And remember, we had a budget of 5,000 for lobola. Now it has to be 5.5 because Funi mother's car. Do you understand what I mean?
No, not Mpumelelo. He said you will tell them the truth.
He said
you will open up your chest
message
and tell them.
Will go to them.
Oh, not will. And then my mouth was on the floor when then the one of the uncles was then now reporting back. But okay, so this is what we decided, and they didn't count the mother's cow. I thought also the message did get there.
Yeah, it got there.
The message
It has to. Otherwise, they'll keep demanding it. It has to.
The embarrassment.
It can't not get to them because for as long as they don't know, they're still requiring it. Wow. And now Uwamahlo obviously is young, so I don't even think they doubted that there's a possibility that this is
not the person who did it.
Yeah. I think they were sure that Aibosh is getting married at 23, 21. Like, I'm sure I'm sure this is him. As elders. I get it. I would also not that it's I wouldn't assume Uwamahlo is. I just would, as a person, think, as an elder, I would think to myself, oh, okay, she's getting married at 21, 22, I guess.
Surely this is the first boy.
Definitely first boy. Because anytime an old person with old mentality, me now at my age, if you ask me, I'd be like, why would you think that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, never assume that.
Yeah.
Like, I would be pissed off for you to assuming that. But as an old person, if now I put myself, a method acting, into ugogo palisa, I'd be like, oh, no.
Of course, this is the man.
This is the man.
Sure.
And now isn't that embarrassing? Because now the news has to come back and say, oh, actually, it's not him.
Damn.
All in all,
it's okay.
It all ends well.
Before we move from the scene, of course, we finished the lobola negotiations. Uwamahlo comes out in her beautiful
what a gorgeous dress. What a gorgeous color on her.
Comes with the girlies and
the bridesmaids thing is pretty fast one us.
Think away to see ya, Fuma. I go away to Ngempela. Open the car door. Mpumelelo is sitting.
He's ready.
He's ready. Uwamahlo is holding the tray.
What does she do?
Of course.
And what does he say?
He says, when's that to make us? So,
I love him for that. He said, this is it. This is what she's popular for in my heart. This is what makes her number one right now.
She gets on her knees and serves that man.
And his response is, duh. Basically said, I told y'all. I told you. What did she expect?
Gosh,
I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. That's what he said. I'd be pissed off, guys. Yo, I said,
and she's happy.
Like women have.
She's happy. She's
very. Your hearts are strong, guys.
She didn't even bat an eye though. Like she's just there, like no. I now have a husband. I'm serving my husband.
She's happy.
And then I'm thinking, Bomanel is a whole husband.
Yes. Firstly, he said, no, Oksala, like she's not the matriarch. Yeah. She's not the matriarch because it has to be Utirelo. It's just that Utirelo right now is slowing him down. But now Utirelo slowing her process down doesn't mean Amatla's one mustn't keep going. Hers will keep going, but she will be Mamkulu. I love that. He said, I'm sticking by the rule. Do you see what I mean? And I'm like, he's obliged.
The thing is that Umbola is not even sticking to the rule book. He's making his own rules.
Oh! He's sticking to his.
He's creating his own rules because he's the head of the house. So he will decide who's the matriarch.
He doesn't care what the
culture says.
He doesn't
what
care
tradition
what
says.
Even if right now he was to marry Amatla, then marry Tirelantera's matriarch, he can go find another girl and say that girl's a matriarch.
Oh, absolutely.
He can shift and shape. Next week, he can say, actually, never mind. Amatla now is matriarch. Tirolo bottom to number 5. He can. It's just like a game.
Chess. Yes.
He's just playing with them. They're his little sims.
Period.
I love that for him.
Love that.
He's in control. But you know what? The girl looked gorgeous.
Congratulations.
Looked gorgeous. They, of course, posted their beautiful pictures online. Absolutely. Once again, where did you guys buy those pinifas? I'm genuinely looking for a pinifa, and I want that pinifa. It looks very nice. I'm sorry for asking this right now. If you're a Mrs. bridesmaid, please drop down penny for details in the comment section. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we are post-wedding.
Yes.
You know, lovely honeymoon. You know, you would think. But no. Next scene is a meeting. Sure. You know almost how we go here in Selekus. We can have a and you can drop
next scene.
The next moment.
Like
after the ad break. Oh, everything can change.
That smile turns upside down.
Because of course we have Utirelo, her future father-in-law, and her future husband at a table. And Mselegu, I love him. He's thinking he's putting out information that
everyone knows.
Everyone knows. This is not a press release.
No.
He's not releasing anything new. Right now he's just talking. You know,
because we all know
he's saying, okay guys, let's recap as a team. Except one team player says, no, coach. I'm so sorry, what?
Repeat that.
I'm so sorry.
What was that?
Oh, he's already. Nice.
That's diabolical.
Her saying she was going to find out with South Africa. Yeah. Yes. If it was not for your father-in-law who did not know he was dropping gems, you would have found out with us, my sister.
That's insane to me.
You would have seen Vulela Mandwende with us. And the worst part is she probably would have also had her episode of Vulela Mandwende.
Oh, yes.
At that point. That's my favorite thing. Now she's sitting watching this, thinking she was married as the first. And then episodes get released. She probably calls editors. Wrong one. Wrong episode. This is my one. This episode 8. And that's my wedding. No, Mama. You're in episode 13.
Gosh. What the hell? Pumelelo. Wetsalang. And then him.
Sure.
I think for me, it will forever piss me off. The fact that he stands on this phone thing.
Oh no, he stands, guys.
Like that is his biggest defense. That
he stands on it. Why would you go through the phone? Why? Why would you do that?
No, but I understand that. Like if we're looking at it practically, it's happening before our eyes. I understand why she would go through his phone.
No, I get it.
Because now she's finding out through her father-in-law that this man is now a married man.
At this point, she should be going through that phone every day. Because look, she's already missed some information. She was able to gather the dress info, pricing of the dress, but dates she didn't get.
She missed that part.
She should have checked it again.
I don't know, guys. And then Utirelo, after she found that out, Everything went south. She said, in fact, I don't even know if I want to get married. I don't want to get married anymore.
Guys, count me out.
It's okay.
Take me out, coach. And what's killing me is the people on TikTok busy saying, I can't believe she's talking to her father-in-law like that. Oh my gosh. Why you're not guys? We keep telling you guys about Twitter girls. Problems. Respect zero. Tirelo was never gonna cook. He should have known.
No, ngoba vele nina ninjalo. And I'm like, real girl. She was angry, and Mselegu wasn't even bothered.
I wanted to say my favorite, and she told us like I said, my favorite part was Mselegu like taking it in and not flinching, not even being upset. Like he was.
But you know what? I genuinely feel like he understood where her anger was coming from, and I also think he also understood that the anger that she's feeling is not necessarily to him.
Yeah, no. I appreciate him not like making this like be a part of him, and he knows his son. He knows his son. He probably thought, damn, I thought this was going to happen earlier, but go off. He probably thought, oh, only now?
It left a bitter taste in my mouth.
No, that was awful, guys.
I was just like,
that was awful.
Yet again, you show us how disrespectful you can get and how much you actually don't care about this girl.
Yeah.
And then he has the nerve, after Selego leaves the conversation and leaves the house or whatever, he sits there and he's like, I love you.
What nonsense is that? What nonsense is that?
Looked her in the eyes and said, I love you.
What nonsense is that?
And she said, you don't love me.
And then says we must live together. Like, let's
go together. We'll chat about it at home. Pillow talk. I'll pillow talk my way out of this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
He was so calm.
And then
do you see how Tirelo went on a whirlwind? Like, she was not okay. Like, she went up, down, side to side, left and right.
Again, Umbumelelo can't have a honest and real conversation.
And honestly speaking, even his dad can't even make him have it, Mama. No one can do it. That man is living on his own terms by himself in this world. And
also, Umbumelelo, akakwazi ukucenga, ne?
No.
He refuses.
No, he refuses. He said that about his dad. His dad ngazi a lot.
Because in my head, I'm like, okay, he says I love you, and then he's like, okay, let's go together. And then she's like, no, I don't want to go anywhere with you. But you can tell, like, she's mad, like she's genuinely mad. She's pissed off. And he's just like, okay, you'll find me. You'll just follow me then. I'm thinking, sit down, try at least.
Hug her.
I'm so sorry.
Hug her.
Whatever.
Hug her. Look her in the eyes. Serenade her. Sing something.
I said you'll catch me.
You said fine, you'll catch up.
You'll catch me there.
You said you'll catch up, Mama.
Whenever you decide to come.
Because you will come.
At some point.
You have to.
You can't sleep here.
We're going to sleep on the table.
Tirelo, Sana Sam, that man hates you.
He hates you, Mama.
He hates you. Like, he's shown you over and over and over and over and over again. But I feel like this was the last straw.
He hates you.
This was the last straw.
He hates you.
And what irks me is the fact that I know that you're going to be fine with him. The next time you guys are on that trip to Limpopo or Mpumalanga, wherever that trip is, you guys are going to be good.
No.
You're going to be good.
No, absolutely not. Mama, leave that man alone.
She even said, she was like, because Umpumelelo, his whole thing was, no, how do I tell Tirelo about someone that she doesn't want? Or someone she doesn't like? And she's like, the thing is, I don't have to like her.
I don't.
Like, I'm not obligated to like her. That's your girl. You're the one that's supposed to like her. So, why must
I like her?
It's about the human decency to just sit me down, have a conversation to let me know, these are the steps that I'm going to take. And on top of that, she was like, it's not even a personal thing that I don't like her. It's just that she decided to enter our numbers. And that's where this whole beef started.
I think it's safe to say, Bunero is not a safe space.
Oh, no.
Run while you can. Run while you're young. Run while you still have some of your youth. Run while we still won't judge you in the club.
Oh my God.
Run while you can still crash out with us in the club.
Please.
Because when you're 40, 30, and you're 70, dancing because people are going to judge you. But Tirelo, if I find you there, I'm going to dance with you.
Oh, please.
So run now. Run now with your youth.
Guys, if you are a light-skinned woman that is on the thicker side of life, if you ever see Umpumelelo walking in your direction,
run. Even toned.
Balega. Balega.
Run. Like, block him on TikTok because you found Amahla on TikTok. Block him on TikTok. Just necessary means, like, just
do everything you can.
Whatever you can.
Everything you can.
Like, anything in your power to ensure he never sees you. If you end up being in the same place he's partying at, get up and choose a new second location.
Now.
Man, do you understand what I mean? Just know what I mean? Or turn around.
Oh,
like, but then if you turn around, he sees your bum.
Oh, yes.
No, run. Let's stick to the running. Run.
Love and light to Amahle. Like, I need her. Low-key, yes, I love it for her. But I need her to avoke my kandi.
But like, even her uncle, or who was it, was like, she's a very quiet person.
Yes.
And now she's a quiet person who's going
into
S10 and he's like, you can't do that. She needs to speak. She needs to
talk.
I hope you need to tell her in her face. Not just us, because he told us. He was like, no, she's generally like this. In case you don't thought she's pretending and she's still trying to
actually like that.
Which I never doubted Shema. You can see when someone is themselves and when they're not.
Yeah.
And I could tell she's not taming herself. She's generally a very like, because when she's happy, she's like this. So she's clearly like that. Her uncle said, well, I'm going to confirm that that's who she is. So let's hope she can open her mouth.
Speak up.
Because it's
damn.
You must kulum. Please tell Bomelelo, because I don't think Bomelelo knows this conversation that happens. Like,
no,
maybe a guy at this table is going to be very different.
No, very.
Because I don't think there's conversation there.
Very. No, but I need her to wake up. I need her to wake up. I need her to see this man for who he is.
But that's going to be a problem, because then it's going to be a repetition again.
Because now she's going to be a bubesi.
Yes.
Sure.
So I think she has to, if she wants to stay in the marriage, she must remain how she is. You understand?
Well, good luck
what makes it work is that she's the way she is. The wenginga corner.
And you know what the problem is? The problem is that it's inevitable for her to change.
Yeah.
Because as people, we grow up,
we grow, we
change. Life and our experiences are going to shape us.
And
she's young. She's going to change.
She's young. Guys, she's young.
She's going to get tired at some
point.
We're
speaking as people who are damn near her age,
At some point, guys, her knees are going to be sore. And she's not going to cook anymore. Then problems are going to start.
When she's pregnant. Because we know he works fast there in that department. He's very fast about that. But I'm just saying.
That's what Tirala's saying to Selego to tell him to condom.
She was mad, guys. She was like, okay, fine. This conversation.
To live a long life.
But Tina, Baba.
She said, we want to live a long life.
So
to protect himself.
And then he said, Mseleko said, yes, ma'am. He said, Pumelelo, I'm a video. Like, imagine hear that. If you ask him today and say, remember when your dad said videos, he'd be like, what?
What video?
It went right in here and went out there. Matter of fact, it didn't even enter. It went over his head. And we watched it walk away. It didn't even go in. At least if it went in, it's like I heard it, but I don't care for it.
Yeah.
It went over his head, right to the other side. And he opened his mouth and he was like, Tanda, ma'am.
Damn.
I'm tired because I could be sick right now because of you.
Yo!
So what do you love? Like, you love me when what?
What do you love?
I'm like, please stay safe.
Please stay safe. I think it's Utiralo said she's taking pills also.
Yeah, at this point she's exhausting every medical option. My girl is at this point.
She's scared for her life.
She is at the hospital. She is there every other working day. She makes sure every process she can take.
Which is crazy.
She's probably at the gynae every month.
Crazy to me. But shame, no, guys. We wish them the best. We wish them a great marriage. And we can't wait to see where this journey with Utiralo and Mpumelelo goes. And for now, we're waiting for that trip.
No way, hopefully.
Oh,
but yes,
we're waiting for that trip in Limpopo.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's drama. We want more. Give us more spice. Give us more something, guys.
But these episodes had tea though.
Yeah, they did. They did. You guys ate that croquette. We love you, and we'll see you guys next time. Same time, same place.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications.
And for now, bye.